New file exterior. New file exterior. Okay, we're going to do the same steps. Everybody's have that same screen like I do. We're going to go import the site. We're going to go import the site. So file, import. Everybody went file, import, right? I would like you guys to go all the way to the network. So to your team folder, to the network, to your team folder, and let's go grab the background all the way AutoCAD file, and there is a DWG file that says ECDM221 site. Everybody can see that? Drill right into your team folder under, you don't have to go to the team folder all the way, right? Here's my path here for you. Everybody's at this point. Can you guys let me know when you are at this point? Right? Up there is good. Ashley and partner, good. Dustin, my friend. Oladipo. The site, yep. The site. You guys are good? Okay. We're going to go open it. So what we did is just we imported it, guys, exactly like we did for the site. We're going to import the site like we imported the building. So it's going to take a few seconds to import the site. Everybody got this one? It says, do you want to bring all the layers with you? I always say yes, just because I have no idea what I want and what I don't want. Cool? Everybody's there? Looking at the same stuff that we're looking at? Okay, the first thing we did last time, did you guys reach that? Everybody can see the site now? The first step you do is you're going to go make the site uneditable, because accidentally you might delete a parking spot. So I'm going to go, if you guys remember, we went to, where did we go, Chad? We're going to go to the background. Here you go, solid, no background right here. Can you guys see that? Click on that, and you're going to go make it uneditable. So that will gray it. That's the first thing you need to do, gray it. One more time. You guys go right in here to the background, click on that little button. There's editable and uneditable and invisible even. You can make it invisible. I don't want you to make it invisible so you can see it. Cool, everybody made it uneditable, right? Thumbs up, thumbs down in between. Cool. Well, you guys are faster than me. Oh. Okay, here's what I do. Can you guys see the parameters of the building? The first thing I would do, I'm going to draw a box, just a box, a square box structure, just to represent the building, so it can reflect, the light will be reflected off the building. And so I can put my parameter lights too, not just the parking lot. So I want to remind you, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go construct, room. In this case, because it's a box, remember, it's a box, I can go for rectangle. Can you guys see what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a solid around the whole building. Cool? So I'm going to go room and rectangle. Everybody structure, construct room rectangle. Construct room rectangle. Click on that one. And is your snap, guys, set at the lowest that you can get it? 0, 0. Can you see where my snap is? If it's screwing you up here, go change your snap into 0, 0, 0. And put yourself in ortho. Can you guys see where change it all the way to 0.1. What did they say? I didn't say that. Did you guys hear me? Oops. There's my buddy. So 0.0, it's Friday. So change this one to 0.0 and change this one to ortho, right? And then come over here, my friends, anywhere on the outside parameter. Can you guys see the corner that I picked? And go all the way and make a box it in.
Making a building?
Making a building. Before you click, that's it, I'm coming, you're ahead of me. Everybody's kind of holding something in their hand. Okay, before you do it, I would like you guys description, write building. Just building, that's all. The height that we're going to do our building at, because of the roof and all this stuff, just put it at 15 feet. Let's do a 15 feet. Remember, that's the height all the way up to, it's just a box. Imagine a box. That's all we care about. A box, cool, everybody's there? Everybody guys put the building box and click out and go all the way and click. Now you got yourself a box. Now, if you made a mistake, no problem. Let's go delete. I'm going to pick it, right, delete it. Let's do it one more time. Construct. Jackson, what we did is, did you start your,
I just drew the rectangle.
okay, did you import and,
Yeah, sounds good.
gosh, you guys are, might as well go home and call it a day. You can tell each other here. Okay, good. Okay, construct. I'm going to go rectangle. I'm repeating myself here, so you don't have to, right? Rectangle. Before you do anything, get into the habit, even just go put, name it. Building, so I know what I'm talking about. It defaults to 15 for me. If you guys have a different height, Chris, turn it to 15.
30.
You put it at 30?
It was at 30.
Yeah. Yeah, it defaults to 30, so change it to 15. 15 for this, 15 feet for this building is good enough. And then click, and then you're going to go, make sure your snap is set at 0.0, not like 0, like I said. And grab the outside perimeter, and don't be too picky here. We're just drawing a box here, so if you're not exactly the same, there you go. And to make sure that you have designed the building, can you guys look at the view? Everybody have that view, the 3D view?
It's green and you do something after you,
No, you right click.
okay, that's something.
Yeah. Right click. Now you should see a green box. When you look at 3D, any view of 3D, you should see this. Can you guys give me thumbs up that you see what I see? Right? Ashley there. Cool. Okay, that's it. Then you did it right. So let's go to plan view here. That's step number 1. We're done. Okay. The second step that you need to do. Okay, everybody's there. The second thing for parking lot, guys. For parking lot, we're going to do a calculation zone. The calculation zone for a parking lot, it's not a surface. We're going to redraw. Everybody knows why not surface, because there's no box for the parking lot. So you're going to go and do a calculation zone. So let's go calculation zone. Do you guys remember when we were internal, we always use surface, right? Because there was a surface. Now for the parking lot, there is no surface to touch, so you can attach the calculation zone to it. So we're going to use, you can either use rectangular or you can polygonal.
Polygonal.
Yeah, exactly like he said. So that's the one I'm going to be using. And everybody knows why, because it's not rectangular shape. I'm going to go redraw around the whole parking lot. I'm going to start from this corner, attract the whole parking lot all the way. I want to remind you, this is future, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here, 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 track it all the way up, cut here, cut here, cut here, all the way to there. And why didn't I use surface? Because there is no surface here. I want to use just redraw. Very easy. Cool? Everybody knows where we are?
So
Yeah,
you're
Chris?
you're gonna polygon around,
Around the whole parking lot.
what about for?
There's so many ways of doing it. Can we
No,
just?
I
Yeah.
just mean, so you know how much light your fixtures getting back onto the street and other things, because you gotta watch.
We'll get into that one. Yeah. Okay, come on, that's all right. Can I hit um, polygonal? Gosh, I hate that word. Okay, so I hit it, guys. I'm gonna go grab.
Do we need to name it first?
Oh yeah, thank you. You are just. We're gonna call this one. Call it parking. Parking lot. Call it parking lot. The height is going to be at 0 because I don't know about you, but nobody lives on their tummy in the parking lot and read. Usually we just walk down there, so we look at the floor, at the ground. Most of us. Some of us look at the ceiling, the sky if it's raining. So we're going to leave it at 0. Cool? Parking lot 0. Thank you. And we're going to go into the following. I'm going to go, and it really doesn't matter. Grab any point here. Exterior, I like the exterior one. And drag it. Now, did you make sure you're ortho? Everybody, it's at ortho. Can you see I'm dragging? And pick this point here. Everybody can see, guys, I'm dragging and picking this point. Uh-huh.
Chad, does it matter what the road's facing, time's facing?
You know what? We can change it. It's, users are saying, Yeah, yours actually should be 10 because if you do 2, it will be too much. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to do mine. Yours says 10. It should be 10 for outside. Otherwise, it will take forever. I don't know mine why it defaulted to this. Thank you, thank you. Let's go back. Calculate. Okay. Let's go grab 1 point here. And I'm going to go change mine to 10, like you said. Because usually you default to 10. Otherwise, it becomes too... and I name it. Thank you. Oh, you guys parking lot. Okay, so I 10 parking lot, 0 space, and I'm gonna go. I started from one corner, and you're gonna go trace the parking lot all the way across, and don't get too hung up if it doesn't match exactly that corner. Just trace it to the best of your ability. Cool, all the way. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna go all the way across. See how I cut right here? Because I'm interested in the parking lot mostly, and I'm going to go all the way to right in here. Can you guys see that? And then I'm going to go right in here, right? And again, don't sweat it too hard, just visually. Right here, right here, right here. And I'm going to go up to this point right here, up to this point right here, right here. Oops. And I'm going to go all the way to here, all the way to here. Are you guys with me? Can I hear yes, no? And right click. When you reach this one, right click. Okay? Can you guys see what I did here? Shall I repeat it one more time? When you reach closer to the point that you started, right click. That will close the can you see? Now I have dots. These dots are the calculation zone. Can you guys see when I look at it? All of them on the ground as they should be, right? Did they do something wrong?
You have to look at it to enjoy it.
Look. Any question, guys, about this? Did you guys get something similar? Should I repeat this step?
Right click will always
Close the loop. Right click will always close it. Okay, everybody got that?
Okay, because I draw it 5 times and then it won't close.
Yeah, I did so yesterday too.
Yeah.
You guys were right. Yesterday you were doing the box. You did not redraw this. You touched the surface yesterday. But you're right about the box. When we're doing the box, either you touch it, there are 2 ways. There's so many ways of doing the same thing, guys. Either you close it by touching the point that you started with, or right click. Didn't I say that yesterday, Chris? I'm going to put you on the road. I thought I mentioned it at the end anyway, because you mentioned it to me. Anyway, I think there will be a horse whipping going on. All right. Everybody, can you guys give me thumbs up that we have a calculation zone and move on, Chad? Right? Okay. All right. So now, before we do anything, let's go put the statistics on the side so we know what we're doing. Can you guys go to calculate statistics? Now I have my statistics on the side. There's nothing there yet, but I have to put my statistics on the side. Okay? Now I need to go get my fixture. The fixture for the parking lot, guys, light, parking lot light, it's page 534. If you go to 534, 534, let's go get that one. 534 in Lithuania, 534. If you guys go to Lithuania 534, they want you to use a CAD. It's called CAD, believe it or not, with K. Can everybody guys can see page 534, the CAD fixture that we're going to be using? There are 3 types you can use in the parking lot. There's trillions of types. Now I know Nick is going to go get me an LED one. These are metal halides. Metal halides and high pressure sodium are very common, guys, in parking lots. Now LEDs are becoming more common. Like we have LEDs right here, and a few of them in the front of the building. So we decided to use typical one, which is going to be CAD. Okay, so the CAD that we're going to be using, can you guys see the example? CAD 400M for metal halide. Can you see the example of the name? CAD. So I'm going to be using a CAD. Everybody knows why? Okay, so now I need to go schedule. Remember? So everybody's with me. I'm going to go get a fixture. So start a schedule. Everybody clicked on the schedule. See what I see? Yes, Chad? No? Dustin, my friend? You scare me when you don't give me a hint here. Okay, we're going to go new like we did yesterday. Now it defaults you to where you were yesterday. So you're going to go back. Do you see that? Bind back until you reach a point. Oh, by the way, what fixture is this? Who's the manufacturer? This is Lithuania. So we're going to go to Lithuania fixture. You have to know which manufacturer. Are we in Lithuania? Are you guys in Lithuania? Yep. Go back to Lithuania. And these are for outdoor. What's my option? We have residential, emergency, commercial. So these are outdoor, obviously. Lithuania, area lighting. It says area lighting. Do I have an area lighting? I don't have an area lighting, but most, huh?
If you go to outdoor.
Yeah, so I'm here. So I have to go dig deeper a little bit. And if you go into the outdoor, of course outdoor, you're going to have an area lighting. Why did I go to area lighting? To make it easier for you guys, right here on the catalog, it says area lighting, because there's so many outdoor stuff. There's a flood lighting, there's parking and garage and canopy and roadway and security and blah, blah, blah. Wall, can you guys see where it says wall mounted? If you want to do wall mounted, you can get it from here. Okay, area lighting. Click on area lighting. So what type of fixture we're using? A CAD. Everybody can see the CAD? Only CAD, no T in it. CAD. Here's the fixture, the CAD fixture that we have. Here's the CAD fixture that we have. Everybody can see the CAD fixture that we have? Okay. Now the CAD, there's so many of them. S, can you guys see when you have a catalog number, guys? S stands for high pressure sodium, and M for metal halide. I like metal halide. Pulse start, where the bottom ones. There's R2, R3, and R4. These represent the layout, how the fixture is going to project through the light. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys, and pick. You can pick any one you want, but you can pick. I want to pick one from the M, the one that has M. CAD M, yes, sir.
Well, I was just saying pick type 3.
Huh?
I was just telling them to pick type 3.
Yeah, it projects. Yeah, we're going to project all the way. So let's go to R3, and we'll talk about the difference R2, R3, R4, guys, in different. So let's go try to pick one that R3. I like to remember the parking lot. It's small, guys, so you don't want to do too much of a watts. So let's say you can go all the way to 400 CAD, but I think 400 will be a little bit too big for this parking lot. So let's go to R3 Pulse here. Let's look at this one. What is that? This is CAD 250 metal halide SR3 projects front pulse start. That's good enough for me. One lamp. Oh, by the way, can you see where it says one lamp, clear, blah, 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 the catalog lamp description? There's so many of them, guys. So let's go grab that 250 SR or something similar. Cool? Can you guys see it? CAD. All right, everybody's there? Okay, click on it. If you made a mistake, you can come back and change your mind at any time, by the way. So click on it. I loaded this baby. I can't remember, this is 81 or 72 for light loss factor. I think it, yeah. Okay, so let's go. I think Dave is going to go through that. Light loss factor, guys, the light loss factor takes into consideration the aging of the lamp and a bunch of other things that we're going to go through. So when you reach here, do me a favor. Could you please go ahead and change this one to 0.81? Phil, do you remember what happened to you when you didn't change it? You end up, if you don't change it, you end up with using the same fixture, but much higher watts than your neighbor. So please visit this one. Ashley, do you remember I told you guys the template here? Don't mess with it when we're internal. This is where we're going to go mess with it. Click on it. I want to make a cutoff. This will give you a contour line that connects all the points in the parking lot that have the same foot candle. So what did they say for the parking lot lights? What do they want for the parking lot lights here? Parking lot mechanical. Where are we here? I'm in the receptacle. It would be nice if you are in the light, Chad. Probably will find it. Okay, give me a second here to go to the light. And parking lot, we need a minimum of 0.5. Can you guys see? If you look at the 0.5, minimum 0.5, that's why I'm going to go set my cutoff at 0.5. Everybody knows why I picked the 0.5. This means anything less than 0.5 foot candle, I care less about it. I need to see where the 0.5 is. Why the 0.5? Because they want right here, the description, which is typical. They want minimum to see a 0.5. Okay? Yes, sir. Well, they have they don't give you the average. They give you the minimum, the average to minimum, the minimum and the average to minimum. So we have a minimum of 0.5 and the average to minimum is 4:1. In a parking lot, guys, the average is not a big deal. The minimum is a big deal because you want to be able to see any place. And average to minimum is also a big deal because when you're driving, you don't want to see something so bright and something so dark, so you screw up yourself like my wife would do and run into the car in front of you. Oops, we're being recorded here. We're in trouble. You can do your math here. If I'm giving you guys a minimum of 0.5, if you and you have average to minimum is 4:1, if you divide the 4 by 0.5, that will give you 8, right? Average of 8. Cool? But let's shoot for the minimum though. Like pay attention to the minimum and average because they give you the data. All right, so if everybody knows why I picked the 0.5. That's my cutoff.
How do you know from looking at that what is what? I mean, it just gives you 3 blocks with check marks.
Yeah, it is 0.25, 0.25, 0.1, 5, 10, and 25. How do you know what is that 0.5 is? 0.5 is a foot candle. That's going to draw.
No. I mean, you have something to check.
Yeah.
How do you know what it is you're checking?
I'm telling you, we picked the 0.5 because it says 0.5 minimum.
No, but
But if you look at that, if you show me what visual clue tells you what it is you just selected.
ISO illumination contours. You have to know that.
Okay. So you're picking from those fixed categories, correct?
That you give it. And I apologize because we're using the software before we went into the lighting. When we do the lighting book, it goes through all these, what it means and so forth. So you're lacking a little bit of knowledge here. We're putting not the cart, we're putting 2 carts before 1 horse. Okay, 0.5. Everybody got that 0.5? All right. Cool? We're good? Where did you get apply to all? Back here? Apply to all. We don't have anything to apply to yet. Just leave it. Now, every time you pick that fixture, if you change your mind halfway through and you want to go, that's where it becomes very handy. Just hit OK and OK. Now I have 1 fixture. Let's go grab that baby. Let's go grab that baby. Remember that fixture? Here's my fixture. Do you see? Do you guys, again, one more time, click it from here. Do you guys see why it's important to do the contour? Now that line here is what it shows you. The line shows you the minimum. So, right, that's a minimum, the line. One more time, escape, click here, place on face. Okay, now, did you guys get it? So now your job, here's what your job is. It's right here. It's really, if you click on it, it will place on face. Right here, expand it. But it really doesn't matter. If you click, it will place on face. Okay, everybody can see that. I'm going to start with one side of the parking lot. You might have to, can you guys see it? Yes, sir. Didn't show up? What type of fixture do you have? What's the what's the kettle? Does it say 250M? Yep. And what's your SR3? Anybody else get a big, all of you?
Mine is larger than yours. It's somewhere.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna hold that one
You can see I have the identical piece.
before me. Let's go grab another fixture.
And 150.
Let's do a, yeah, 250 was way too big.
Should we just delete this one?
No, you can leave it. You can have as many fixtures as you want. Let's, you guys have, I want a metal halide though. Do we have a 150 metal halide? Anybody can see? CAD metal halide 100. Let's use this one. Area light. CAD R4 though. This CAD metal halide R4. The third, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do that one, will you? Again, remember you guys can pick any one you want based on the design. Okay?
Just if we're trying to follow what you're doing, it's somewhat helpful to have the same thing you have.
Everybody, did you get it? 100 MR4. Metal halide, let's see what the lab says here. Position, horizontal position. Okay. All right, let's go get that one. Everybody got that? All right, let's go put it at 0.8. And let's go sit at 0.5 like we did. So make sure you sit this one at 0.5 and sit it at 0.8. So I have two fixtures to place and see how they're going to look like in my parking lot, right? All right, let's go. Okay, everybody guys got that? Can I get thumbs up, thumbs down, something in between? Chris? All right, okay, now I'm going to go. Remember, there are two fixtures. If you scroll down here, there are two fixtures. I need the one that says R, 100. Grab it. Now it's in the window and place it. Okay, here's the fixture, how it looks like. My fixture. That's more like it. Let's place a few of them here. So I'm going to start from this corner, guys. I don't know if you can see where you're going to put your... Okay. There you go. I'm going to go put... Now remember, I have to put my fixture right almost here because it has... the pole is going to be with it. So I'm going to go grab... Here's one fixture one. You guys see where I dropped my fixture one? Huh? What do you say? Can I get you guys to can you escape from that one? Did you guys place one fixture? Let's go put a pole with the fixture. Everybody's there? Can I get you to place just one fixture for the heck of it? Go back to the schedule. And let's go back to the fixture 4. Everybody at the schedule? Fixture 4, right here. Do you see what the symbol is? Let's go click on the symbol. You're going to see a lot of things that you can do for your symbol. I can use a square. I need configuration. I need one. Can you guys see for configuration? Go single. I need one of them. On a head, mounting on a pole, mounted, it picks it on a pole, and emergency, none, we're not going to pick that one, no, not emergency. So can you pick the configuration 1, single, right? Everybody got this configuration single. Size, do you want it to, right, it sit at 1. Can you guys sit it at 3 so it looks bigger? When you put it, color, do you guys like color blue? One more time. We're having a blue here. Everybody got that one, guys? No? Chris? We can orient that baby, leave it as is. We don't want to orient that. So all what I did, guys, support, 0.75, orientation, stay where it is, configuration. All what I want you guys to get configuration 1 on a pole. And the mounting, grab the pole mounted. Okay, that's it. Everybody see what I see here? Chris? When you're done, hit OK. And let's get out of there. Can you guys see where the pole is? It shows you where the pole is located now. It's really nice because you can, then you know you want to move your pole slightly back. That's why I wanted to bring the pole with me. Okay, so I'm going to go move my fixture. If you guys place your fixture, I'm going to go grab it. obviously I want my fixture to be like this, right? Almost by the parking lot. Can you guys see where the pole is slightly in the back and it shoots right at the top of the parking lot? Cool? See why I went and I grabbed that pole with it, so it shows where the pole is located. You're not going to put the pole right at the parking lot, right? You're going to, it's 2 feet set back. Okay, everybody is looking at something similar to what I'm looking. Can you give me thumbs up, thumbs down in between? Ashley, you guys are good? There. Rob, my friend. No problem. Here, see where the eraser is here? Grab it, right here, right click. Done. You have to zoom right into the fixture. Now, be careful because it has the contour line. Okay, I erased it. I'm going to go grab it one more time. I'm holding in my hand. I see where my pole is, and I'm going to go place it right. Oops, it's kind of an act of God. You might have to do it twice to get what you want. I put it right here, and I might have to go, like for example, I know my location is not the best here, so I'm going to go pick it up, right click, and drag it down slightly. Done. Okay, here's my fixture 1. Let's go grab a bunch of them. You want them to overlap. So when you place them, make sure they overlap. Okay? So since we're not paying for the poles, let's do a good design here. Grab it from here. All what you need to do, guys, is overlap them. And you can, there you go. I'm going to go right in here. Here's another one. And here's overlap. Always overlap slightly. And here's all right, that's a good overlap here. Third one. We're gonna pay a lot of money for this parking lot. There's another one here that's good enough for a heck here.
These other businesses with the GAs on
What do you mean?
the circles that we're putting the poles in, the things that we need to avoid. You showed us that we want to avoid putting it in the middle of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe what these other objects are.
Which objects?
Okay.
Here?
There's a couple of circles with a.
It's irrelevant. Irrelevant for what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Irrelevant. So let's just go to the other side, guys. If you want to orient it, so I'm going to go put one more, and you guys then, the key point is always overlap them. So I'm going to go put one right in here, and we're assuming that we don't have to coordinate with anybody. We have the whole parking lot to put whatever we want to put in there. I know this one might not be true all the time. Orientation. Can you guys see where it says orientation here? If you put 180, type 180 as you bring them, I believe it should orient it for you. Okay, so it flips it upside down for me, so I can put one. I want to do 270. Let me see where 270 here, orientation. Okay, so this will shoot this way. Might not be the best fixture for the. Okay, so I'm going to go right here and place one fixture in here from this side, and everybody knows how I change the orientation by typing right in here 180 to flip it, or 270 or 360 to flip the fixture. And you might have to try a couple of times to get what you see. And I'm going to have one more here. I have a lot of fixtures, and I'm going to have to cover this area, one area here. Now I'm going to orient it. What I'm going to do, 180, see where it's going to take me. Okay, it took me upside down here. I'm going to go place, that's a lot of fixtures. You're going to laugh at me when you see it. I'm going to place it right here, but we're not paying for it though. I'm going to place another fixture right in here, and another fixture right in this area, and a third fixture right here. Are you guys with me? Placing? No? Well, you have to overlap them a little bit. Let me just set this one and I'll come with you. Let me. Oops. orientation. Okay, let me use my orientation 270 here, 270, orient 180. Oops. I made a couple of mistakes. What do? You drag him, click, drag, and click. Okay, let me just, for the heck of it, guys, let me just rerun my calculation. Don't worry where you are because you can change it anytime. I'm going to go calculate. So when I calculate, you're going to see the maximum, average, minimum. Look at my average 1.7. My minimum is 0.3, and my maximum to minimum, my average to minimum is 5.4. So I'm not bad. My minimum is 0.5. My average to minimum is 5.7. I needed 4 to 1. So I'm not far away from what I need. And I did not place anything here yet. So I'm going to go here and make this one 180. In the spec, they want the minimum and the average to minimum. They want the average to minimum, 4 to 1, and the minimum 0.5. These are the two values that we're asking for. Okay. Why do I? 60. Give me a second here. Okay, 90 degrees. We're all close here. Let me put 90 degree and see where it's. Okay, here you go. I'm just gonna drop these and I'll be with you guys. I'm gonna drop this one here and this one right here, and then I'm done. So I'm gonna rerun my calculation and see what I can get. I got 5.4.5. Perfect. Look at that. My minimum is 0.5. That's what I'm asking for. And my max average to minimum 3.8. That's as close as you can get to 4. But look how many fixtures I bought. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, probably they will fire me for doing that. 14 fixtures in a parking lot. Okay, let me see what else. So you might have to go consider different fixtures.